over to Mr. Arnett, who will introduce our amazing teachers who did some pretty incredible work with our students with SkillsUSA this year.
Thank you. Last meeting, we weren't, I wasn't present because Miss August and I were running around packing for a 118 students trip over to Ontario. This is a year-long process, and we're going to talk about the learnings of this. I mean, May is sort of a celebration month. It's a month we look forward to, as well as a month that we dread a little bit because of the organization of it. But ultimately, it's the best month because we get to celebrate everything. I want to recognize Ashley August, Gina Fleming, and Nadine Gonzalez. You want to stand up? These three are our CTSO coordinators. I feel like the way we expanded our CTSO presence this year, it was sort of like a second course for them. They did a massive amount of work, and I want to celebrate that. As Ms. August speaks to it and talks about all the wonderful achievements of our students here. And I can't keep that in mind. I can't stress to you enough how special our students are. I would never in my wildest dreams at any other school agree to go on to overnight with 118 kids. But here, this is worth it over here. So thank you.
Mr. Arnett, could you briefly describe what a CTSO is?
Yeah, Career Technical Student Organization. Thank you. And in that case, we practice SkillsUSA and HOSA. And don't make me break down HOSA. I haven't quite got that in my head yet.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Governing Board. My name is Ashley August. I am the Forensic Science Instructor and the SkillsUSA Advisor. I am joined by a dream team of extraordinary individuals who have been instrumental in SVCTE's growth and success in becoming a competition powerhouse, providing our phenomenal students who represent every corner of Santa Clara County and every one of your home schools with a life-changing experience. Let's go on a journey. Since we assumed the reins of SkillsUSA at SVCTE, we have continued to be a total participation institution. In just one short year, we established our very first SVCTE SkillsUSA Chapter Club, one for the AM and PM sections, complete with elected officers. Our students completed the SkillsUSA Framework Challenge, professional development training leading to 3 industry certifications. We successfully opened a SkillsUSA student store staffed by SkillsUSA students. We increased regional competition participation by over 50%, resulting in a record number of 36 gold, 25 silver, and 25 bronze medal performances. Let's name a few. Employment application process, firefighting, prepared speech, practical nursing, job interview, crime scene investigation, community action project, digital cinema production, first aid and CPR, robotics urban search and rescue, just to name a few. Our outstanding instructors qualified 128 exceptional students to compete in their respective competitions at the state conference. To put this into perspective, SkillsUSA is divided into 6 state regions. We are Region 1, and it's my opinion because we're number 1. Which consists of the following counties: Alameda County, Santa Clara County, San Mateo, San Francisco, San Mateo, Humboldt, Del Norte, and Contra Costa. The top 3 performances in each contest in each region earn a spot to compete at the state conference. We qualified 128 phenomenal students to compete with the best at the state conference. We nominated Dental Assisting Instructor Fleming for SkillsUSA's Advisor of the Year honor. Gina's nomination was based on her years of service and dedication to SkillsUSA students. Can we please give her a round of applause? We nominated Silvano Roja, our second state officer candidate, for an elected office on SkillsUSA's prestigious state officer team. We created an exciting field day celebration event with tricycle races, dunk tank, a bouncy dunk jam activity, food, music, to honor our students' hard work and success. We continued our journey by traveling with a record number of 109 student competitors to the state conference with the support of the chapter club, which served as state delegates, totaling 128 students. Our students competed hard and performed well. As a result, we took home gold, silver, bronze medal performances and dental assisting, HVAC, career pathway showcase human services, crime scene investigation, t-shirt design, welding, and job skills demonstration A. Can we give those students a round of applause? Our presence was felt in almost every career pathway competition. Our chapter earned silver status in the Chapter of Excellence program, further cementing SVCTE as a force to be reckoned with. SkillsUSA awarded our chapter $1,600, which will be returned to our chapter club, further incentivizing our hard work and success. Last but certainly not least, we now have our first elected state officer, Silvano Roja, a junior from Overfelt High School. Silvano reflects what SVCT stands for, and is the best example of dreams becoming reality. Now I will hand this off to a member of our esteemed dream team, Chief Tapia.
Good evening, everyone. The hard part she gave to me. As Miss Ashley has explained to you, she told you where we were, how far we've come. We'd like to discuss where we're going and how you can best support our continued success.
And for the record, just state your name again.
Patricia Tapia. Our goals for the next school year are to continue as a total participation school, to increase regional competitors by 20% and increase the number of state qualifiers by at least 25%, to create a dedicated space here at the school for the chapter club activities and to house all of their accomplishments. So to summarize our presentation on the journey we have completed and the one that's in our future, every step aligns with MetroEd's strategic plan and the vision for this campus. Our students will demonstrate technical skills for college and career readiness. They will gain leadership skills, including teamwork and a strong work ethic. They will solve problems using effective communication and critical thinking and evidence-based decision-making. Integrated academic skills through applied learning experiences and everything else we can give them along the way. That completes our presentation. We would now like you to hear from our students, some competitors and our newly elected state officer, Silvano Rojas.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Silvano Rojas, the guy with the cool hat in the back. Firstly, most of all, I want to thank all of y'all folks here for being here and for supporting me in this journey of becoming the first ever state officer here at Silicon Valley Career and Technical Education. I'm gonna make y'all famous. So, yeah, definitely thank you for the whole entire support. Seriously, it was definitely life-changing. For the first time in my life, I left my parents home alone. I was in a different city. You know, I was calling my mom every night. I was like, "Mom, you know, I'm doing this." And I was calling my dad too. I was like, "I'm doing this and that." They were so proud of me. And it's just like, it's amazing that being here at the CTE, all the experience I've gained and all the knowledge I've also acquired. Thanks to y'all, I'm able to make my immigrant parents proud of bringing me here. And overall showing that I'm going to be the first generation student to go to college. So thank you to everyone here. I want to thank especially Miss Tapia, Miss August, and everyone else that was also helping during the trip. They did an amazing job so everyone can get their medications, meals fed, and everyone got on their competitions on time. So applaud for them. Applause for them. Seriously, thank you. This has definitely been the best experience of my life. I will always carry this to my grave. I'm proud to go to college and hopefully by my end goal of life, open a low-cost clinical in Mexico to help the poor. So thank you to all.
Good evening. My name is Anthony Nieto, and I'm a student at the SVCTE Career Technical Education. And I'm a student, and I attend the forensic class. And I just want to say that I am grateful for this school. I learned a lot. I built myself from a really tough background. And I just want to say thanks to my teacher, Ms. Ashley. She brought me up from basically nothing. I didn't have a future, and honestly, I didn't know where to go. And my counselors from my homeschool, they gave me an opportunity to go to this school, and I ended up taking it. And that ended up me having the best decision ever. And Miss August, she gave me a bunch of opportunities, even though some I didn't want to take. And she ended up motivating me a lot, knowing that I didn't have anyone to ever motivate me like how she did. And now I just want to cherish her because she's one of the people in my life that I barely met, and that has brought me a long way than anyone I could ever see. And this, at the SkillsUSA, I just want to say that it's a really good opportunity. I learned a lot, and I experienced a lot of things that I have never experienced, including the people I met. The people thought I didn't even know who they were, and I assumed who they were. And once I got to know them, they were really good people. And of course, the directors here as well. And of course, this is a really great program. And I suggest the people that do not know who they are to come here, because it teaches you a lot of self-discipline, and of course, an overwhelming amount of love that they give you. Because some people that don't know who they are as a person ended up becoming a really good person, and then in this whole year, I am grateful for that, matter of fact. And I suggest that they should take opportunities even though they're forced to. And honestly, that's probably one of the best things my instructor ever did for me, because those things, opportunities that I thought I would never get, just came handed to me. And I am really grateful for that. And of course, all the staff here that helped me and motivated me to become a better person myself. And of course, all the programs. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Ingrid. I attend Andrew Hill, and obviously SVCTE in the forensic science course. I just wanted to say that SkillsUSA was a place where I got to experience everyone else's worth ethic and determination. I remember one experience, I think it was 6 a.m. We all had early, 6 a.m.? 6 a.m. 6 p.m. What am I talking about? 6 a.m. Everyone was up. They were all like zombies going to breakfast. And we were all slowly filling our plates, really almost asleep we were. But everyone had competitions an hour after that. So everyone was kind of stressed out, but I just remember everyone having a good time during breakfast, talking, laughing, just sort of prepping themselves up. And I think that's what I what I appreciated most about like us having that hotel and being so close together was us like being able to go through that whole rough patch that we had, all of us together, just like being able to communicate and being able to talk to each other about like our hardships and sort of what our next steps were. Yeah, so that's what I really appreciated. And of course the advisors being there and talking to us all through it, making sure we were all on tasks. Yeah, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Guadalupe Quiroz, and I come from New Valley High School. And I'm here, a PM student for Forensic Science. And first of all, before I start, I want to give a thank you to Ms. August, because she sincerely saw who I was in the beginning. We both went to a rough time moment together. She was there in my ups and downs, and I sincerely want to thank you for always believing in me. And SkillsUSA, I found more than the competitions. I found courage. I found connections. I found a place that sincerely I never thought I was gonna end up as in. Like, it created a full value in me that I was able to go above and beyond with my voice. I made friends that felt like family. I learned from my mistakes that became lessons and discovered my strength that I never realized I had. For the first time in life, I traveled away from my hometown. I stood by the ocean and saw a whale for the first time. I laughed with my friends, and for the first time in forever, all of us got to try the new famous cholo tacos in the area, which they were really good. And thank you to Miss Tapia and Ms. August for providing that. And we got to do sing-alongs in the cool bus ride that we had provided, which was amazing. And sincerely, it was filled with joy and hope. And these weren't just memories. They were moments that helped me heal in so many ways. That it reminds me that along your rough moments, there's always going to be moments of happiness to explore and to live fully. The food service was amazing. It was all unforgettable, like the beautiful views, the gathering, the talking, the praying or whatsoever before we all competed, because we had to compete, and it was kind of scary, but at the end of the day, we made it. And although I didn't win nationals and some of my peers didn't either, we're still champions at the end of the day because we managed to step a foot forward and be there and experience all those things. Like, we all made it at some point in regionals. For my case, I made it in first place, which I never thought I could have, like, I feel like all of us, we couldn't think that we were gonna make it this far, but thankfully we did. And it sincerely brought us a lot of memories, a lot of achievements to us, because this sincerely just made us believe more in ourselves and like be able to go above and embrace our growth and our confidence. And I stand here tonight and to say, every student listening here, you are capable of more than you imagine. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to fail, because every step forward, we win or lose, is a victory when you're growing into the person you are meant to be. To the board, to the mentors, to my supporters, and to God, thank you. Thank you for believing in students like me. Because of SkillsUSA, I didn't just grow, I scored. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa, for that amazing speech. My name is Tatiana Koba. I'm a student at the PM Forensics program here and a junior at Del Mar High School from the Campbell School District. I was one of the students that went to SkillsUSA who also had the opportunity to compete at the HOSA State Conference in Sacramento during March, and that was an incredible experience. But I will say that SkillsUSA was in its whole special league. It was truly a unique experience that I'm honored to have gone to. My personal experience, although I didn't place on the podium, it was so much fun. I met so many people and I pushed myself, and I really couldn't have done that without Miss August and all the amazing instructors that are at this school who pushed me to take this opportunity that I wouldn't have taken otherwise. And for the opportunity to even take it, because it's not provided at my home school. So this is a really special thing that I think deserves the investment, it deserves the attention that it has, and even more, because it truly changes lives. I've met so many people through it, and the accommodations were really nice as well. The transportation on charter buses, and we had to get 3 because there were so many of us who went. It was really nice, and we stayed at a really nice hotel as well. We stayed at the Marriott instead of, so since there's so many of us, it would have been easier to like be in a motel for cost accommodation, but staying at a nice hotel was really also a nice perk, I would say. And just, yeah, the food at the hotel was pretty good too. It was a lot of fun. There were activities and workshops at the conference itself that were a lot of fun to go to. There was dancing, there was food, and of course there was the actual work and the state officer stuff. Yeah, it was an amazing opportunity, and it was really cool. Thank you.
The board could listen to you all evening. You're so compelling.
My name is Sophia Ramirez, and I just want to thank my teacher, Miss August, for being able to not only like support me, but also help my team and I through this whole competition. Without her, it wouldn't have been possible, and she has honestly made this school like a better place and more like better feeling to come to, because you know that she's always there for you and always sees the best in like every one of her students. I'm honored to be able to compete at Skills at a state level, and we got 2nd place in Skills. And we honestly didn't think we would be able to go this far, but we did, and we like went beyond our minds. Skills was a great experience. I had so much fun, and I created like stronger friendships and bonds with some people that I didn't think I would like be able to bond over, and it was just amazing, and I thank everyone who like organized the whole trip.
My name's Genevieve Garcia, and I go to Gunderson, also with Sophia. And I just want to thank Miss August, because without her being my teacher, I probably would have never even gone to Skills, because actually my mom didn't want to sign the form until Miss August made numerous phone calls to have my mom sign it. And then me and Sophia ended up getting 2nd in regionals. So without Miss August, I really would not have gotten the opportunities that I did, and I wouldn't have even been where I am right now. Not only has SkillsUSA created a good future for me, but something that can go on resumes that not a lot of people have. But I had so much fun at Skills, and I created bonds with so many people that I did not think I would. And every day it was something new and something fun, and I don't know, I think that it's an experience that a lot of people should have. And yeah, created good bonds with people, and me and Sophia are known for going everywhere together and being emotional support buddies. So throughout the trip, it was just me and her, and then we had everybody just, I don't know, it was just a good time with everyone, and I think that's something that people deserve to have. So, thank you.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ana Mali Guzman Perez, and I am a senior at Independence High School, as well as a student here at the Forensic Science program. Well, when I got introduced to Skills, I was very hesitant, very hesitant. Being a very introverted person, I was always very scared to talk in front of people, like right now, but it's okay. I was very hesitant to actually go into state, even though I won silver in regionals. Sorry,
I was still very hesitant, and I would not have gone if it wasn't for my instructor Ashley August, because she quite literally gave me that push, and she was always every day talking to me like, "Oh, you should go, like you should go." Like, actually, let me backtrack. She actually told me, "You're going." So I had no choice in that, but when I actually competed, and it was during the public event where everybody could actually go into your booths and like ask you questions, learn about what you were talking about, I actually learned that I started to really enjoy it. And, you know, I was starting to meet a lot of new people. I was starting to come out of my shell. I was starting to talk a lot more, and I started kind of losing that fear of talking in front of people. So, you know, it was really nice. I actually really enjoyed it. And, you know, these moments, these memories will last a lifetime. And, you know, I don't know, like when I'm older, I'm like sitting in my bed with my cat, and I look back and I'm like, I did that. I'm gonna look at my medal on the wall and be like, I did that. Like, that was me. So, thank you, everyone.
I have allergies, I promise. But, you know, in short, like, thank you. Without, you know, each and every one of you, this wouldn't have been possible. So we thank you for your continued support, and what a year it has been. Thank you.
I know our board members are probably bursting to just acknowledge what we all heard. I'm gonna start with member Jim Canova, and then folks, please raise your hand and I'll recognize you.
Number one, they said one of the number one things that people are most afraid of is public speaking. Look at you guys. I mean, nobody is afraid of public speaking. You're just such powerful speakers. And one thing I heard recurrent from each and every one of you is when you discover who you are, you're proud of who you are, and that alone, think about that for a moment. Sometimes it takes people a lifetime to get to that place. It really does. You know, to know who you are, to be proud of who you are, then you can start applying intention in your life. And then all those things you want to manifest in your life. This campus is dedicated to putting resources here to help you manifest your dreams. These 6 districts, this is 6 districts, to get 6 school districts to agree on supporting something as wonderful as this is not an easy task. But every member of this board is here because we believe in it. We believe in it. We have a passion for it. We have a passion for what you do. And when you come and speak to us, this just feeds us. It just feeds us. It sets us on fire. It makes us more committed to make sure this institution stays here and it continues to serve into the future. We're so proud of you. And so just go out there, manifest, show us the way.
Good. That was about a minute long, and everyone make it a minute or less. I'm going to go to Kathleen Zeman and then Chris Norwood. I saw their hands go over.
Well, I just want to take this opportunity to especially shout out for our instructor, our inspiration instructor, really believing in our students and willing to roll up the sleeves, you know, and get things going. You know, that's how we can have this incredible result. And thank you again. You know, let's give them a round of applause because they really deserve it. They are the unsung hero, and then our students, you are our future, and you are our hope. Listen to every one of you, just make me, you know, I several times I just feel like I want to cry, and my blood is boiling because, you know, I see every one of you, you know, have that spark in your eye. You know, you truly enjoy your learning, and you truly identify yourself and find yourself. So keep going on, you know, and then I'm looking out for you guys. You know, you are our future. Thank you again for presenting to us. Thank you again to share your really wonderful experience with us. Thank you.
Thank you, President. A wise man once told me the reward for good work is more work. And so, thank you for doing the good work to the students and the staff, and thank you for preparing yourself to do more work. The one thing that I heard that was consistent from all of you is that you had adults speak life into you. You talked about the struggles, the challenges, the hardships that the world has placed on you unexpectedly as young people, and you were struggling with those things. But you had an inspirational adults, and you had your colleagues speak life into who you are and where you want to be. Part of your good work and the more work that you have in the future is your turn to speak life into others. Your turn to encourage others, saying, I was once there, or I'm still trying to figure things out, but I did have someone speak life into me and remember what I did. Like someone said, I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. It is now your charge to take this to the younger generation, to your classmates, to everyone in your life, to speak life as often as you can, because you know what you're capable of because someone spoke life into you. Thank you for the hard work, and thank you, instructors. Very much appreciated.
If you happen to be a family member of one of these wonderful students, would you please stand? Any family members here? I was thinking some of you might be. I wanted to recognize you if that were the case. To the wonderful people who spoke to us tonight, I have a request that I have never made before. I've been sitting up here since 2016. Many times I've heard students come to this podium and say that their experience here has changed their lives. We haven't filmed those speeches. I've never asked for a copy of what the students had to say. I'm going to change that tonight. Each one of us represents a board of another school district, and all of us get to hear these kinds of statements on a regular basis. We are so excited about the opportunity to be here, but each one of us goes back to a board that isn't getting to hear what we hear. So the ask I'm going to make tonight, and you're going to groan because it's just one more thing to do, I'm going to ask if each of you would write down what you said to us tonight, or at least a short version of it, and give it to your teacher who can pass it to our superintendent, so that we can compile these things and share them with our boards back in our home districts. Some of the themes that I heard tonight, the first speaker mentioned being grateful for this school. The first speaker mentioned being grateful for this school, thank you, and the themes that I heard expressed along those lines through the rest of the speeches, you talked about things like work ethic, determination, gaining self-discipline, experiencing gratitude for opportunity, expressing future goals, students supporting each other, which I love, motivation gained, confidence, growth, loss of fear, discovery of inner strengths, opportunity, joy, hope, achievement. These are all your words. And one of you saying you are capable of more than you imagine. Oh yes. Yes, you are. And so if you would do that for me, I think every member of this board would be grateful, and I think we would all take your statements to our home boards to share. Thank you so much.
I don't know, I'm verklempt. Just phenomenal work. I mean, I just love the energy that you bring. Clearly I need to get a cat so that I can share. Although I worry that I gotta get to work. When I grow up, I wanna be like many of you, but thank you so much for being here. And teachers, thank you for taking the time out of your lives to be with them. They're obnoxious and horrendous, and somehow you've shaped them into amazing human beings. So thank you for the work.
I also want to add my appreciation, admiration. I mean, I feel inspired tonight from the entire presentation, and feeling so grateful and amazed at clearly the love that is being given here, the direction, the support, the inspiration, and each of you students, how you are receiving it and actually bringing it into your lives, and how you spoke it tonight. I was just saying to the superintendent, I hope we recorded this. You know? And turns out we're at least capturing the audio, and we ought to get the video so it captures this way instead of, you know, looking at the back of your head. But thank you. You've really done something here tonight that is uplifting all of us. Thank you so much. We're going to move on in the agenda. And item M, executive report, administrative reports. Feel free to take your leave if that's what you need to do. Excuse me?
Can we get a photo with the students
Would that
and the
make
staff?
sense? Should we just stay up here and stand up behind them?
That would be just fine.
Yeah, they can come to the front and we can just stand where we are.
Can we get a selfie too?